Have you ever had someone stay in your mind even though you haven't talked in weeks or months? No texts, no calls, no contact. Yet somehow they keep showing up in your dreams, your random thoughts, even your quiet moments. You wake up and they are the first thought. You try to focus on work, but their memory sneaks in. You go to bed and it's like their energy is still there, echoing in your head. Why does this happen? Why can't we stop thinking about someone who is no longer in our life? This isn't random. There is always a reason behind it psychological, emotional, or even spiritual. Let's explore what it really means when someone stays in your mind without communication. Emotional imprint. They left a mark on you. When someone touches your emotions deeply through love, heartbreak, friendship, or even a short but intense connection, your brain takes a mental screenshot. Moments charged with emotion get stored differently in the mind. That's why we forget so many faces, but not that one person. Even if they are gone, your brain keeps replaying that connection, not because you are weak, but because your emotions made it unforgettable. So, when someone stays in your mind long after they have left, it means they left a real imprint on your heart, one your mind hasn't fully processed yet. Unfinished feelings. Sometimes thinking about someone again and again means something is unfinished. Maybe you never got closer. Maybe things ended too fast. Maybe you never got to say what you truly felt. When emotions are left hanging, the mind keeps looping back, trying to finish the story that reality cut short. It's not obsession, it's your heart searching for understanding. The hidden energy connection. You think of them and suddenly they text you. You dream about them and the next morning you see their post or hear their name. Coincidence? Maybe not. Science calls it intuition. Spirituality calls it energy connection. When two people share a deep emotional bond, their energies can stay connected long after communication stops. Even silence can't block that invisible threat. Your mind picks up signals your conscious brain doesn't even notice. That's why sometimes you just feel them even miles apart. The mirror effect. Here is something deeper. Sometimes it's not really about them. When you keep thinking of someone, it can be your own heart reflecting what you truly want or miss. Maybe that person represents love, comfort, or excitement. Maybe they remind you of a version of yourself that felt alive. Your mind uses their image as a mirror, showing you what you are craving or healing from. So, the next time they appear in your thoughts, ask yourself, what emotion do they represent for me? Because that's often the real message. The law of focus. Whatever you think about, you attract more of. It's one of life's quiet rules. If you keep thinking of someone with strong emotion, you are sending energy their way, and sometimes that energy returns. It could be a sudden message, a random encounter, or even a dream where they show up. Your thoughts act like a signal tower. When two minds are tuned to the same frequency, distance and silence can't fully block the connection. Sixth, the heart versus the mind conflict. When your heart still cares but your mind knows it's over, a battle begins inside you. Your brain says, let it go. Your heart whispers, but what if? That inner conflict keeps them alive in your thoughts. Silence actually makes it stronger because your mind hates unanswered questions. So it keeps replaying what happened, hoping for a different ending. That's why, even if you don't talk, it can still feel like they are here. A soul lesson in disguise. Not every person you can't forget is meant to stay in your life. Some come to teach you something. Maybe they taught you how to love, maybe how to let go, or maybe they showed you your own worth through pain. Your soul brings certain people to your path as lessons. And until you learn what they came to teach, your mind keeps bringing them back. Once you accept the lesson, the thoughts starts to fade out naturally. Spiritual or karmic connection. In many spiritual beliefs, when two souls keep thinking of each other, it could mean there is unfinished energy or a karmic bond. It doesn't always mean romance. It's healing from a past lifetime or balancing old emotions. That's why the connection feels so heavy because it's deeper than logic. Once that karma is cleared, peace replaces obsession. What can you do? Step first, reflect. Ask yourself, why are they in my thoughts? What do they represent? Love, regret, guilt, or longing? Naming it helps you release it. Step 2. Seek closure. If possible, talk. If not, write a letter you never sent, or mediate, pray, or journal to express what's unspoken. Step 3. Don't fight the thoughts. The more you resist, the stronger they grow. Instead, acknowledge them, then gently shift your focus to peace. Step 4. Focus on growth. Use this emotional energy to improve yourself. Learn, create, explore, travel, or simply rediscover your joy. Step 5. Trust timing. If they are meant to return, they will. If not, the universe will bring peace in ways you don't expect. When someone stays in your mind without contact, it means the connection, emotional or spiritual, is still alive. But it doesn't always mean you are supposed to chase it. Sometimes it's simply a reminder of how deeply you can feel, how alive your heart truly is. So don't see it as a curse, see it as a proof that love in any form leaves traces that silence cannot erase. Because that strong bonds are not built on words, but on the energy that stays even when everything else fades.